right, y'all. I just want to welcome y'all out to our weekly employee meeting.
Your manager may choose to conduct regularly scheduled floor guard training meetings. The importance of your floor guard duties require that you pay close attention during these meetings so that you may do the best job possible. Your manager has determined proper floor guard attire. Make sure you are neatly dressed before clocking in at your scheduled time. You may be asked to do a variety of duties as a floor guard depending on the needs of your manager. Rink employees must be versatile and willing to do many different tasks and do them well. You will be asked to perform your floor guard duties with or without skates and to remain stationary or mobile according to the needs of your manager. Make sure you stay focused on your entire area of responsibility and not on just what is happening closest to you. Once you assume responsibility in your area of concern, you should not leave it without confirming your area is covered by another staff member. Even if prior arrangements are made for you to take a break at a certain time or to change to another location or job description, always make sure that your previous area of responsibility is covered. Safety never takes a break. Physical contact with a customer should be avoided unless it is necessary for the customer's safety and/or assistance, which has not been expressly denied. You should not touch a customer unless it is necessary to assist them.
Here, the floor guard is responsible for cleaning the floor before each session. Floor guards should continually monitor the floor for foreign objects.
The risk management guidelines provide that a skating surface shall be inspected on a reasonable basis. Remember, safety is an important aspect of your job. While a particular area of the skating center may be your primary responsibility, safety throughout the facility remains shared responsibility for all staff members. Be professional. Remain vigilant. Always stay aware of your entire area and not just in any single direction. Keep in mind to be professional and appear professional at all times. Floor guards should be aware that their ability and willingness to work closely with the program director and manager is essential to appearing professional. Be attentive to the directions from the program manager. Remember, you are the floor guard and not the program director.
I've been trained to stay focused and not be distracted by my friends, and even some skaters that unnecessarily demand my attention. I'm nice, but I don't let it interfere with my job.
If a friend or even a customer attempts to distract you from your job for no good reason, politely explain that you are working and that you will talk to them later. Keep in mind, however, that you are to be courteous and helpful if someone asks you a legitimate question like, "When is the next all-night skate?"
My job is to exercise reasonable care so as to provide a reasonably safe skating environment for everyone. To do this, I will monitor the skating surface looking for foreign objects and skaters misbehaving, such as skating too fast.
Foreign objects on the floor are dangerous. Be alert for anyone carrying objects including food or beverages on the skating surface. Have the skater remove the item to a proper place, making sure that no items are dropped to the floor while doing so. During a normal skate, sometimes referred to as an all skate, it is advisable to restrict the number of skaters that may skate while holding hands to two skaters. However, during special events or skates such as trios or foursomes, more than two persons may skate together while holding hands. You should remain vigilant for skaters skating too fast and take corrective action as soon as possible, such as reprimand. As a general rule, a skater is skating too fast when they repeatedly are passing more skaters than are passing them. Skaters cutting across the general direction of the main body of skaters should be corrected. Be alert for skaters chasing each other and take corrective action in accordance with your rink's rules and discipline procedures. Some skaters, especially very young ones, may choose to skate in the opposite direction as the rest of the skaters, perhaps not understanding they may be creating a potentially dangerous situation. Correct the skater's direction immediately, but while making sure you don't make matters worse by also skating in the wrong direction. Sometimes when a skater falls, another skater may be tempted to jump the fallen skater, especially if both skaters are friends. Correct the behavior as soon as possible and handle discipline according to your rink rules and discipline procedures. Skaters should not sit on walls anywhere or stand adjacent to the barrier on the skating floor. Always proceed carefully when reprimanding such violations. Issues such as a parent complaining about their child being singled out for discipline should be politely addressed. But if it turns into a complaint, then the parent should politely be referred to management. When you see a skater carrying a child anywhere in the building, as soon as possible, carefully approach so as not to startle or touch the skater. Politely but firmly ask the skater to put the child down as soon as safely possible. Avoid touching the skater unless necessary to assist the skater. Be aware of skaters who are falling repeatedly. If the repeated falling unreasonably obstructs the normal flow of skaters, advise such skater to skate in the areas designated for beginners by your manager. Advise this skater of any beginner lessons your rink offers and inform him or her of the best sessions for beginners as prescribed by your manager. Sometimes a skater may intentionally knock another skater down, either in play or in anger. If the skater knocked down is injured, react accordingly, but make sure you handle the issue in accordance with your manager's rules. Remember, you should not skate in the wrong direction when checking on a skater that has fallen and did not immediately get up unless necessary under the circumstances. Approach the fallen skater carefully, ask the skater if they are okay and whether they need assistance getting up. You should avoid physical contact unless requested by the skater. Skaters lying on the floor and possibly injured, your first duty is to protect the fallen skater. Alert management in the manner prescribed by your rink's policy, whether it be by designated whistles or other methods. Pay close attention to any witnesses and specifically to what they are saying, and be especially attentive to what the possibly injured person says. Disperse anyone gathering around the fallen skater. After the person is cared for, you may be asked to report to the manager about what you know about the incident, about witnesses, names, what they may have said, what the fallen skater may have said, the location and condition of the floor near where the skater fell, about whether the skates were personal or rented, and if rented skates, the identifying numbers on the skates and their condition, and anything else that you may know about the incident. It is very important for you to know not to dismiss the incident and fail to report because the injured person makes a statement such as, "It was my fault. I'm sure I'm fine. I just need to sit down for a while." Remember, it is a management decision as to whether or not it was important and not yours, so report it immediately.
Before I came to work here, I did not understand, but now I see how important my role to safety is here in the skating center. My primary job is to assist in providing a reasonably safe skating environment. My secondary job is to help skaters have a good time by directing activities on the skating floor so that they will want to come back.
Some rinks allow parents of small children to walk on designated areas of the floor while assisting their child skating, and some rink operators have designated areas where persons without skates may cross the skating surface. However, many rink operators do not allow anyone without skates to inadvertently walk anywhere on the skating surface. Make sure you understand what your manager's rules are for the skating surface use in your rink. In this example, the rink manager has decided it is not okay for skaters to stop in the skating lane, and the skaters doing so are corrected. And in this example, the rink manager has a designated area in the middle of the floor, sometimes referred to as inside the traffic circle, where skaters standing is allowed.
I feel the same way as those floor guards do about safety, but I know that I must also appear professional at all times to keep the respect of parents as well as kids. Also, I am taught to be proactive and to stop a situation before it turns into an issue of concern.
It is very important for floor guards and all employees to know that customers are not in charge of the rink. That is to say, customers may not act out, break rink rules, or create a disturbance or possibly dangerous situation. Your manager is in charge of the rink and makes all rules and sets the tempo that will define the rink's personality. Perhaps something along the line of a family-friendly, fun, and safe place to skate. Remember, never assume the situation is okay. If in doubt, alert management. Floor guards are to use their ears as well as their eyes and definitely their good judgment to quickly identify a potential problem and handle it properly before it gets out of hand.
He did first.
No, you did not. I saw him first.
No, you didn't.
He likes me more.
No, he doesn't.
He loved me first. No, he loved me first.
No, he loved me
No,
first.
he didn't.
You know what?
You are so wrong.
You know he liked me
Whoa,
first.
girls,
You know
girls,
he
girls,
liked me
there's
first.
no reason
You know
to
he
fight.
liked me first. Yes, he does. You know he likes me more.
No,
No reason to fight.
there's no reason to fight. We need to go up to the office. Come on, y'all.
It's your fault.
No, it's your fault.
It's your fault. I did not do anything.
Yes, you-
Girls,
Yes, it is.
girls, y'all cannot be acting like this. Y'all know better than this, right? Y'all cannot come in here acting like this, or you're not going to be able to come back. Do y'all understand?
In addition to helping to keep the rink safe, your manager may assign you to assist with enforcing the dress code and conduct code. If you see a customer improperly dressed, don't assume that they were allowed to come in dressed in such a fashion, so it must be okay. If your rink has a dress code, know what it is and politely ask the skater to modify their dress in accordance with rink rules, or in sensitive situations designated by your manager, alert management. In this example, the rink operator frowns on the public display of affection. In most misconduct cases, it is preferable to modify their behavior. As previously mentioned, your duties may include making sure the customers have fun. In fact, your manager may ask you to be significantly involved in creating and maintaining a fun atmosphere in the rink, and to even conduct, lead, and participate in games and events. If you have fun, they will too.
I love this job because I feel it is the most important job in the rink, helping people have fun in a safe environment. I stay focused and do the best job that I can. As a matter of fact, my manager tells me that the mark of a good floor guard is one who stays alert to his surroundings.
A good floor guard must realize that doing a good job means providing a reasonably safe skating environment in which the floor guard appears and acts professional at all times. Do your job as you have been directed by your manager. Do not just skate around with other skaters. Do not get distracted by skaters or lose focus of your responsibilities. Remain alert.
You've been hired as a floor guard. If you think you're here to show off or do tricks, then leave. You've been hired to use your good judgment, not for your skating ability or to socialize. We've been hired to help provide a reasonably safe skating environment on the skate floor and the surrounding area. In fact, our job is spelled S-A-F-E-T-Y.